everyone. I'm Debbie Cottrell.
And I'm Sarah DeDonatis, and we're about to have some fun. We'll be a little scientists.
With bacteria. Who doesn't like to play with bacteria?
So basically what we've been watching a lot of commercials out there, and everybody claims that their cleaner is the best. And we just thought perhaps we'd put all the cleaners to a test. So Debbie's going to give you the details, but we've got basically, I have the rubbing alcohol here so we can clean everything in between. And I've got Windex, Clorox bleach, vinegar, and Wet Ones, which is an antibacterial wipe, and then our Thieves Cleaner for Young Living. So we're just going to kind of see what's going on, and we're going to put that up against the bottom of
my shoe.
Her shoe.
Which is great because I haven't cleaned this at all really since I got them. And so I have nice good Michigan bacteria on here. I have airport bacteria.
Lots of airport
I have
bacteria.
Florida bacteria. It's going to be awesome.
Yep.
So much bacteria on this shoe, I'm sure.
We're going to grow some lovely stuff. So, all right, so let's, Debbie, what's our first thing?
Okay, so first is the control. So I have to take, we got these sterile swabs. I ordered a bacterial growing kit from Amazon. We got the Petri dishes, bacterial swabs. I'm just dipping this into bottled water per the instructions so that I can get the bacteria off of the shoe. I will swipe it onto the agar in the plate. They say make sure that you get it completely covered. So we have the agars plates. We have them labeled with, this one is the control, and then we have each one labeled with the cleaners that we are going to use. And I'm just following the directions on how to put the crud, if you will, on the plates. Okay, so this is the control.
I think we're going to tape them at the end when I don't have gloves on.
Okay.
So put that on that. This is going to be our pan that they're going to stay on.
What she was referring to is we are going to...
oh, you need a garbage can.
Well, just give me one of those paper towels.
Okay.
So what she's talking about is we have to tape the lids down because you don't want it to accidentally open up when you do the reveal. You don't want to have to open them up at all and get the bacteria out in the air because it'll gross. And then the other thing too.
Oh, you got a good section.
I know, right?
You never know what you're walking on.
The other thing too is when we are done with putting the stuff on, when they go on the tray, we're going to put that on upside down. And the purpose for that is you don't want condensation growing on the lid, because then that way when you flip them over to see the reveal of all the grap that's growing, you don't want condensation to be on the lid so you can see it, because you don't want to have to open it up to be able to see it, because again, gross.
So I have a question for you. So I need that open.
Oh, right. This is the antibacterial wipes.
I have a question for you. Are these little pieces going to stick to the agar then when they're upside down?
They will.
Okay. So I just opened up the Wet Ones container and I'm reaching inside. And I'm going to cut a small section of this, about this size. I have some paper towels that we're going to use for the other cleaners. So I'm going to cut it the same size with clean, disinfected scissors. So we're not impregnating it with anything. Okay, and then we're going to take this. I need another pair of hands. We're going to take... And this is a clean paper towel this is all sitting on. And I'm going to set it on the side. I just set it down. And then... Should I flip it over now?
Yep. And we'll tape those when she's all done. When she's not wearing gloves.
So I'm dipping the pincers, the tweezers, back in the rubbing alcohol, just to make sure that we are not sharing any kind of benefit or anything with one or the other thing. I'm cleaning the scissors too.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna need them, but I'm gonna clean them anyway.
This is the Windex.
All right, so I'm gonna take the Windex, take my tweezers, and I'm gonna open up the Windex and dip in one clean square of paper towel. Hello. Hope I don't drop one inside of there and you'll have a floating. Oh no!
Did you drop it in?
No.
Oh, good. We don't want
Okay.
that.
All right, here's Windex on the agar plate. Back into the rubbing alcohol to clean, and I'm going to set this down out of my way.
So,
Is that
oh,
your
that's
phone?
my phone.
What is going on?
I thought I heard something buzzing, but I didn't know where it was. I'm sorry, I cannot come to the phone right now. I'm
But if
playing
you
with
please leave a
bacteria.
message. We're cleaning the bottom of my shoe right now. Okay, what is
Oh.
this one?
We have no life. I mean,
Is
that's
this-
what I'm deciding. We just.
Is this bleach?
This is bleach.
All right, so I'm gonna open up the bleach bottle and try not to get knocked over by noxious fumes.
Whew.
And once again, I'm going to dip it. Uh-oh. Let me flip the Windex around. Sorry, I'm falling asleep with it. Well, it was the vibrating phone that got me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna dip this,
This is the
carefully.
bleach. All right. These, I don't know if I mentioned, these are sterile cotton tipped swabs that also came with the kit. And it's said in order to be able to pick up the crap off my shoe, it's suggested to get them wet with bottled water. And again, we're following the instructions that came with
I don't want
the
this on my wood floor.
the plates.
I'm gonna put this in the kitchen.
Oh, that's smart.
Want it on my wood floor?
Goodness no. Oh,
Yeah.
I was being called again.
Oh.
Oh, I lost my shoe.
Believe me, we're not doing our fun Ningxia drinks before this. I promise you.
No, no. I tell ya.
If this is a fun day at work, I have to say, I mean,
Yeah, who does this? Well, I guess rocket scientists do this, right?
no, not with fun.
Biologists?
Yeah, biologists.
Ooh, we're biologists today. Man.
Ooh, so which one is this?
This
is
one
vinegar.
is the vinegar.
All
Which
right.
I really just don't see how that would be
I use a little
killing
bit.
anything, but I do remember that people would use this in
I do
with
use
cleaning.
it. Yes, I do use it with stuff.
Shoe. Sorry.
It's okay. Let's see. I do use it with stuff in my life. So I'm taking another clean
Yeah,
one.
Using
there were
it.
two that were untouched.
using it with stuff. I've never, I never thought about actually using it alone with cleaning, but,
It's nice on woodwork.
yeah.
But I like to add stuff with it. Okay, so this is vinegar. It smells like an Easter egg. Okay, back in the rubbing alcohol. The lid goes on. And we're gonna flip her over. Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay, and then the last one, oops, let me put
Is
lid.
the thieves cleaner.
It's gonna be the thieves cleaner, so put the lid back on, put this on the floor.
So the process that I'm doing here is a little odd. Everything I had read online talks about getting the contaminant on the swab and then using the swab in a zigzag fashion across the agar. Gently, because you don't really want to rip the agar and stuff. But the directions on this one actually wants you to turn the swab 360 degrees around the center of the agar and then run it in what I've been referring to as the snowflake pattern and running it through the center of the agar where you put the stuff. And I'm not sure exactly why. My suspicion is some of the things that I have read when you're doing the zigzag one, here's the thieves cleaner, is that you will see a lot of mold growth in where you first put the where you first put the cotton swab on as you zigzag. And so maybe this is, you'll get the most mold growth in the center where you've gotten the stuff all over, and then as you're dragging it through the center of it, you're pulling it out to cover the rest of the plate. Okay, so the directions are, now we've got them on here, everything's in. The directions are basically, we cover this with some saran wrap, and then you put it in a warm area. That'll be my house. We have radiant heating in the floor, and the house is always on the lower level. Usually, especially in the winter, is usually around 75 degrees. So that's actually going to be a perfect thing. I'm going to slide it under a couch in the back room. Don't tell Dave. And
we love you, Dave.
Yeah. And then after, it says 3 to 5 days. So in about 5 days, we're going to come back and we're going to do a Facebook Live, and we'll do the reveal. So at that point, we'll uncover the cellophane. We'll be able to flip the plates over, and you'll be able to see how much mold growth is in, or bacterial growth, I should say, is in each plate. And then we'll, hopefully what I'm hoping we'll find is that the control is going to have an abundant amount of growth, and that the other ones are going to have various stages of this growth. Hopefully, we'll see which one would be the best cleaner to use in your kitchen. I mean, and that's right, because you want to use the one that's going to have the least amount of mold growth or bacterial growth. So I think that's it.
All right.
Do you have any last words?
No, I that bleach was overwhelming when I just did that. Woo!
You still have to do the vinegar and the thieves,
right,
taping it? Okay.
And I'm just worried about, I want to make sure everybody sees this before we get off film, that everything is being done the same on everything.
Yep.
And then we're going to cover this and send it home with Debbie.
So yeah, I mean, we're not really biologists, even though we're playing some here. We're not scientists. We're just,
moms.
two moms that want to see what's up. I mean, let's face it. We hear the advertising campaigns from various marketers on their products, and we're just gonna see which one of these actually works the best.
And the thing is, too, is like, I have little ones, and you're about to have a little one in your life, and if we can find the best one that works and the best one that does the best job, then what an awesome thing to know. It's going to be just a powerful thing to know for us, and I'm sure for you as well. So
absolutely.
Okay, so we will see you in 3 to 5 days.
5 days.
And there'll be announcements and things,
yes,
and we'll work up to it. So we'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.